Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Arali and this is episode number 4 of Crusader of Centy. So, with the debacle of last episode gone, which is like, thank God, because I just loaded up the game and it worked just fine. I'm like, yes, I figured it out. So, with that gone and with the graphics kind of having changed, I think we're on like, we're cruising through this, right? So here we are at Rafflesia School, and we are gonna do course number 3. Yay! We're gonna get the gold medal. We're gonna start off with that today's episode, which is really precarious. So you guys remember course 1 was like super easy, and then course 2 was like okay, you know, it was like a little bit longer and stuff. Yeah, course 3 is like long and hard and not in a good way. So right here it says jump across by using the accelerated jump. Jump just before the cliff. All right, so let's do just that. And we made it. Again, as always, we can't talk to anyone, right? Nothing. He says nothing. Like, doing this doesn't make any sense right now because it doesn't do anything for us, right? The medals and stuff don't really do anything for us. I don't know if we have to like press these switches. I kind of skipped through these when I did it. So you guys will know that, you know, the last episode I had to like re-record or whatever. When I originally recorded it, I kind of rushed through this course because I kind of tugged it on at the very end of that episode. And I was just like, oh yeah, I want to kind of like get through it or whatever. So I didn't do it, but I'm like, okay, I don't know, maybe something happens if I open, I don't know. If I do all of them, there's no reason. Is there something? Because there's nothing. Oh. Okay. What the heck? What is that? That's so weird. Do you guys see that? Let's try something. I want to try. This is so cool because I have no idea. You know, I was thinking like maybe there's something down there that I need to like attack or something. This is so weird. Why is this here? Whoa, he came right back. So I don't think that platform appears once you. Oh god, I'm like, why can't I jump? It's because I don't have flash. Did you see they were like bugged out? That is so strange. Okay. Alright, well, we'll kind of, because I think that platform appears. I don't think that was there originally. Ooh, mysteries, guys, mysteries. I like these old games. These old games that, oh. We'll go over here. These old games that have like these mysteries. So one thing that I showed this off here as well. So I can kind of like, obviously I can't cut all of the grass in one swing, right? But what I can do is I can like move back. I don't know why that's so impressive to me, but. And then that platform is somewhere up there. I don't know if that comes into play later or what. Here you just gotta be careful. This one is kind of, yeah, there we go. Sneak around. All right, and I'm so happy that we're doing this game and we're like cruising right along. We're about to get to a point that's really cool, but it's very different, and it's something that kind of I don't know. It's like a little. It breaks up the gameplay a little bit. I want to say. Which, you know, obviously it's not like, I don't know why this is here. I was wondering about that too in my, oh, and then we have this and that doesn't do anything. I was wondering about that in my, you know, when I originally did the, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? What was I talking about? I was talking about something and I was like, what? But yeah, I mean, it's like, it's nice when games can, oh my god, just go away, B. I'm just gonna run. Was there a reason to come like down here? Oh, usually you can't fall off. That's weird, okay. Not sure why that happened. Get out of here. Ooh. Alright, let's go up here. Sorry, a dead end. About face. So, yeah, so it's kind of like they trick you. But I want to see, again, we have Cecil here, and I don't know of... Let's try it, guys. You never know. You never know if there's like some kind of secret somewhere. Like, you know, I'm thinking like some kind of switch to get a golden apple. Like that's the thing. The one collectible you have in this game is golden apples. And you guys kind of see, like, the golden apples we have found so far weren't that tough to find. Okay, maybe this activated something in the way back, because this was another switch, right? So, I don't know. I'm still on this, like, island that was there. So I'm gonna kind of move back. I'm sorry, guys. I just, you know, I want to, since I didn't take my time originally, I do want to take my time now with this. But yeah, that you know, that's like the one collectible is like, I mean, the animals obviously get those automatically because the game is kind of, you know, blocked. Certain, you know, progression is blocked by depending on which animal you have and stuff. Ooh. Be careful there. Ooh. But yeah, so it's just kind of like the one collectible you have that's optional is, yeah, that doesn't do anything. It's so weird. But yeah, the one collectible you have is the apples. So whenever it's like a weird puzzle somewhere or something, it's gonna be probably an apple. A golden apple, which is like I said, getting extra health. It's awesome. It's awesome. As you guys see, like I already have lost a bunch of health, and we're just doing kind of the, you know, we're doing the Rafflesia training school. Like, it's literally called the training school, and I'm just like losing health left and right. All right, enough dawdling about. We are gonna go. When I love having Flash with us, it's so nice to be able to run. It's great. I love him. I think I want to say in the German version, he was called Charlie. I think one of them was named Charlie. I remember vaguely one of the animals being named Charlie, and I thought it was the cheetah, but I could be wrong. Okay. Slide. Whee. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? If I hadn't jumped at the right time, I would have been in the spike. So you always gotta be like on edge about everything. I'm activating all the switches. Every switch gets activated. This is kind of, I will talk about this a little bit more in a second as well. Do you see how this is like, do you see that? It fell right in. And right there, you can't make that jump. Alright, so the middle path is the safest one, but it takes the longest because you have to open these. Okay? The first one, this one right here, this is the crappy one. If you go into that one over there, the left one, and you get to the end of it, and you activate the switch, you have to walk all the way back through the spikes. And then you can be like me, who does this. Where I activate the switches. This one is really cool. Watch this, guys. This is gonna be really cool. Look at all this money. Every single one of these has money under it. Has a coin under it. Yeah, satisfying. But yeah, so 3 different paths you can take up there. Nothing crazy about that. You know, it's just like a little, you know, training course. It's something like, you know, I feel like Hercules did, right? With like Danny DeVito. What was his name? What was the little satire person name? I forgot. Phil? I think it was Phil, right? It's like oh my god, what is happening? This is usually so easy. So you have to kind of, okay. I want to kind of get to that platform. If I can get to that, oh god. If I can get to the platform, I can jump over. Ah, there we go. Okay, so you kind of have to do that. There is a way where you can, do you see how like right here it pushes you down? If you can push harsh enough right onto this middle platform, you can make it without jumping. And that's how I did it last time, but yeah, god knows I couldn't do it. Here you have to kind of like be careful with the fire. I don't know if these guys can like protect me from the fire. I don't know what that does. Weird. Never used that ability, like I said. Ooh. Alright, we got these blocks moving in and out. We don't have any holes to hide, so we'll have to time it like this. Alright. And then here it's kind of telling you like, oh, take the middle path. But we don't have to. We can take the northern path. Doesn't matter. Right? The spikes don't even come to that side. Here you have to push against these and then they open up. Only some of them will. Alright, this one will have these top two. We have to push against here. Then it's these top, or these two. Ooh, then we have the very bottom one. Oh my god, it's coming. Oh, very top one. And here they trick you. See, if you just press against them and you just walk through, you might walk into spikes. See, they're very like mean about that. And we have another slide. All right. I want to say this is just more money in the bushes or whatever. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's it. Just two. Yeah. Okay. Little slide. Wee. But spikes on the sides. So if you're too eager, if you're like me and you just start running, you might hurt yourself. You don't want to do that. No. You don't want to do that. So be careful. If you guys are playing this game, you guys should play this game. It's fun. Or just watch me play it. Whatever works. All right, we got more trees. Oh God, I don't know why I thought. Oh, okay. They swing at their they all have their own pace. All right, we got a couple apples here, and we got one coin. So they kind of give you a couple apples and a coin. Kind of like, okay, break for a second because this is a long course. This is probably at this point the silver course was done, and we're still and the last one. See, that one got me last time too, and I totally forgot about it. See, you always gotta be careful. They hide spikes on the randomest of places. They make you feel safe, and then they're like, they take it away from you. This part is really, really cool. So obviously you gotta hit that switch over there. How do we do that? With the flying squirrel. Oops. Ta-da! See that? Awesome. Like I said, that flying squirrel comes in very handy. Oops. With different puzzles. Alright, cool. We're on the other side. Then this is very simple. You get these switches that kind of turn off the next flames. Or you could probably make it through without turning these on. If you like wait until they like swing to the right. Oh, here we gotta go on top. I think, is there apples in here? Yeah, they give you these blocks, but I don't think there's any apples in any of them. I went through the first blob of them in the last recording that I did, and then we have this, but there's none in there, and then none in here, so they kind of just have that. Look at all this grass, guys! Look at all of it, and you can't get money in these. I think it's just like a chance of it or whatever. I don't think I'm gonna go through all of it. Again, you could use like Cecil here, and do like a little like. Okay, not sure what happened. Oh, look at that! Ha! I like going like diagonally. Oh my god, what happens? It goes down the hill, but it doesn't go back up the hill. I guess that's realistic. Ooh, look at all this money we're making. And you can recall your sword, by the way, as well. If I press the attack button, it'll come right back. See, like boop, it comes right back. It doesn't have to go all the way. All right, enough of this. Enough of that. No more time for this. What is in there? Apple? Nope, nothing. All right, what's up here? A switch. What does it do? Give you a coin and then a slide back. No spikes or anything, just that. Alright, here we go. This is gonna get a little crazy. As you guys can see, there's bouncy things on the slide thing. So let's go through here. Boom, boom. Okay, we kind of got stuck in the corner there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god. Ooh, and then we pass something. There's a blue block. And we end up down here. Okay. We can't open these. What's to the right? Ooh, it's a switch. That undoes the blue thing. Alright, and then we have this. We get a coin, get a slide back. Alright. We see this, right? Like, we can't go through here. Mind that. Okay, we can't go through here. Some stairs. We have a switch. Ooh, it turns off the fire thing up there. And there's some look at those chests, guys. Chests up there. Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh, okay, you have to like walk right over it, I guess. Ow! I just have to swing all the way around. I just want to make some money. Jesus. We're doing really bad right now on health. See how like even like the advanced course, it's pretty tough, guys. I mean, I'm being very, you know, if I was playing this on my own, I'd probably be a little bit more careful. But even so. Alright, we almost have 500. Alright, then we get this little bit of water here. I don't know why he threw that over there. A little bit of water we can hop over. Go like that. Yeah, okay. We get some grass up here, but this is where we kind of passed by. This was the one path that we kind of flew by. So we have deactivated the blue at the end here, and we can slide right in. Awesome. So the path continues. There's a little thing in the, you hear that? There's a little thing up there. Okay. There's one here too. There's one here, but they don't really do anything, right? Oh god, I got stuck. You hear that? But what is this? The gold medal. And we have a switch. Boom. Watch it. Watch everything that happens. Goes all the way around. Ooh, and what is that? All those blocks over there disappear. Yay! Yay! Oh, we got stuck in that corner. Yay! And then it's gonna kick us right back out where we were earlier. Wow. And then this is where the blocks were. This is where we couldn't pass through. So now we can pass through here. And again, we passed through it, and it's the end of the course, guys. We finished it. That over there is the original. That's the bronze. That's where we got a bronze medal, and then we have some apples here as well. Okay. All right, that's it. We pretty much finished Rafflesia, guys. That was the third course. Really cool. All right, that was it. So we can't do anything again, like I said in last episode. We can't do anything with the medals because the medals, you know, we can't talk to the people. So the king can't be impressed because we don't know what he's saying, and we can't actually receive the holy sword or anything. So we're just kind of like, okay, whatever. So let's go back to Iris. We kind of have to fight our way through, but at least we have completed the thing there, right? So. Oh. No, I want to hide in there. Yeah, there you go. Alright. This time I'm not going to go through that like a crazy person. But through here, hell yeah. Bye. They just give you money, and we're okay right now on money, I think. I don't know if there's going to be something that's going to be like super... Like the 800 at the mermaid, I would like to do that. I would like to spend that money and get that. Extra health. But so far we don't have anything that's like other than that, right? That's going to cost us a lot of money. Oh, there's an apple here. So I guess it's not always true, right? Not every tree is going to have apples around it, but that do have apples on them. Do have it. I wish they would have made that an apple tree then if they're putting apples around it. They only put a few of them though. I didn't even realize he was standing behind the tree. Sneaky little tree man. He's a sneaky little tree man. You know, you guys might have like thought about it. In the original episode that where I had to like re-record, I went through this. I chopped this all off. And it doesn't do anything, which is just weird. Because you would think it does something, you know what I mean? I can, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't do anything. Like, it's weird that there's like just a spot in the middle, you know what I mean? But it doesn't do anything. You just kind of hop around. And it doesn't do anything. I don't know if maybe the old man has something to say, but we just don't know, right? So, alright, let's kind of run through here. Oh my god. Alright, let's get some apples here. We know they're here. Yeah, give me them apples. Alright, we're max. Let's kind of rush through here. We've already seen all of this. Whee! And I didn't have to get the I didn't have to get the medal, right? I could have waited because there's no reason to get it. But I kind of wanted to, I don't know, like you know, kind of change it up a little bit. You know, and I kind of wanted to I love the suspense of like what remember what is in that colorful forest, and we're going to look at it again now. Like what's going on here, right? What's going on in this you know, brown/purple forest? We have a person in the bushes, and there's a green blob with an eyeball that's sitting there, and we have to jump over this. Let's do it. Oh. Okay. So, what the heck? First of all, we jumped over it, and we transformed into a green blob person, but we kept our hat. Okay, so we can and I will tell you guys, they did that so that we can identify ourselves pretty much, I guess. So we're the blob with the hat, okay, the blue hat. But at the same time, the other blob transformed into a person, and that person ran out of here, and then the eyeballs disappeared that were in the bushes. So I have no more animals. I can't even press the start button to go into my menu to save or anything. Yeah, we're kind of like in this weird forest, right? It has like weird music, and we can't cut anything. But these are sweets, right? These are supposed to be like wafers. Look, this is like a cake. Do you see that? It has like frosting on it, or like cherries and stuff. I don't know if those are supposed to be candles or whatever. These are like cookies. They're like Oreos, but like with like regular like you know, cookies or whatever. All right, so we got this guy. His name's Clint. Clint, get out! I'm really busy. Okay. That's all he says. He's a weird guy with that little hat. He's like a little gnome guy. Alright, so we go out. That's fine. There's a house, but it's blocked, so we can't do anything about that. What's down here? I forgot what this was. We'll come back to this. We can't jump, so obviously this is kind of... There's switches, but we can't do anything. This is where we came from. It's a very magical forest, right? You'd kind of imagine like a unicorn to run by or something. And where did we go? Ooh, look at this. Yay! Hey Slimy, why don't you join us and play? And this is Gooey. And then Sticky says, it's so fun. It feels so good playing outside. Tasty. Hey, the human is coming. He's a warrior. Hurry, run for your safety. I'm like, what? Oh, it's Aman. And he's coming after me. And guess what happens? If I'm a monster. So he's the hero, right? So he's coming. Aman is coming after me. He wants to hunt me down. This is what he does. He's the hero. So we can run. I kind of got him stuck behind the tree, thank God. And they all run back here into the house. They have a little house. So this is the slime ball family or whatever. I don't know. I guess that's what they are. This is the slime mom. Humans will attack anyone just for being different. Be careful. We didn't do anything bad, so why do they treat us so bad? That was dangerous. That man is a hero, so you have to be careful. That's the hat humans wear, isn't it? You still want to become human? Forget it. It's not worth it becoming a human. Give it up, okay? Okay, so what? It's a hat humans wear. You still want to become a human? What? Hey, you're not my son Slimy, are you? A mother slime can always tell her own child. Now answer me, you must be a human. You are, huh? Yes. Oh, I thought so. Slimy fell in love with a human and wanted to be one. I'm sure that wacky magician Clint had something to do with it. What shall I do? Why don't you go to Clint's house and see if you're human form? See? That I found out because he did a lousy job. Now go. So, to kind of give you guys the story here. So, Slimy, who I guess would be like standing right over here somewhere, right? To like make it almost like, you know, symmetrical or whatever. Even though these two slime balls don't, but whatever. So the slime ball that I am, which is Slimy, fell in love with a human. It's like the, you know, Little Mermaid story or whatever. Where, you know, he wanted to be like the humans, right? And so Clint, the little magician, I guess helped him out, put a spell on him that kind of exchanged one human body for another, right? So what happened is when we jumped into the magical forest, we were transformed into Slimy's body, and he took our body and ran off with it. So, because he wanted to become human, it was like a dream of his or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now, mind you, the whole game, and this is kind of the theme of the game, guys, the whole game is about, like, communication, right? Like, we can't speak to animals, to plants, or monsters, so we don't know what they're thinking, we don't know what they're saying. So they're saying that humans just attack the monsters for no reason. And they're just like, we don't even do anything. We just play in the forest all day. But they just come, you know, the hero, Amon, he, you know, or I'm sure there were others before him, like our dad, for example, you know, just come after monsters. Like, what the heck, right? So we kind of got to see that, right? There's like, you know, if you can't talk to someone, you don't really know, right? And Amon just, it's a monster, so I'm going to kill it. Oh my God. Is he gonna fall? He's gonna fall. Ow, ow. He's gonna fall me all the way. Okay, he got stuck. Jesus. Alright, let's talk to Clint. Ma Slime found out she's a mother after all. Was she sad? Yes, I see. Was I wrong? But Slimy was really serious about it. He fell in love with a human girl. Of course I tried to stop him, but he was so serious. I decided to give him a hand, and I used my magic to switch you and Slimy. I promise, Slimy. I must undo my magic at all costs. I really feel bad for Ma Slime. You too. You were an unlucky victim of circumstances. I promise, Slimy. I must undo my magic at all costs. It's weird because he's like, I promise, Slimy, but then he's like, I must undo my magic, which is like, okay, that's obviously not what you did. Okay. So, how do you undo the magic? Do I need to talk to you? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go talk to. I guess I'm gonna talk to the slime mother again. Let's do that. Let's talk. Is Amon still around? Probably. Fucker. Trying to kill it. Where are you? Oh my God! He was hiding in the trees. Ah! Run away! All right. I see he can't. Then you must find help from the old witch. So I think, you know, and I talked about this in the Legend of Dragoon playthrough, where there's like translation errors. It seems like the communication between like Clint and Slime Mom, which Ma Slime is what he called her, but then they name her Slime Mom over here. I don't know, it's weird, right? So it seems like there's some weird like communication, like translation error thing, because he didn't say anything that he couldn't do it, but then Slime Mom over here is like he can't do it. But apparently there's an old witch. And I want to point out, right, real quick, that if you guys look, my hat forms like the perfect border for Mom Slime. So it looks like she is like very upset, like she has like a frown on her face. That's what it looks like to me. All right, anyways. Then you must find help from the old witch. That witch is Clint's master. She's the only one who can possibly change you back. Inside the forest, there's a star on the ground. Step on the center 10 times. Then you can enter the witch's house and ask for her help. So that's why I kind of looked at the star, because I remember I had to like hop on the center. That's why I kind of stood in the center, and I was like, I'm gonna wait, because I don't remember what this does. All right, I'm gonna try to get this fucker stuck in the tree somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Jesus, annoying. All right, so you can kind of see like the center is right here. We step on it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it kind of changes too, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, what happens? We follow it. Bam! And we get entrance to the house. This is where Clint's master lives. Alright, let's go in. And it's the witch. Oh, it's you, Slimy. Well, you smell like a human boy. I see. That Clint cast a spell of shapeshift on you. I told him not to. I'm really sorry about this, but Slimy also wanted to become human so bad. Because of my age, I know more about humans than Clint does. Do you really want to return to your human self? Yes. Yes, but even so, I cannot change you back that easily. Anyway, you must solve it by yourself, isn't that fair? Well, I see. I will give you one chance. There's one spell I'm working on. If you can overcome it with your wit, I'll sure return you to your normal self. Go to the room next to this one and follow the mirror. Follow the mirror, guys. So there's a mirror. That's her in the mirror. And we have a chicken, a caterpillar, and a plant. Alright, it says, it has already begun. Do you want me to explain? Yes. Bird eats caterpillar. Caterpillar eats flower. Bird does not eat flower. While you're on the carpet, the effects stop. Shall cease. Under these conditions, you must bring all three to the red carpet. Yeah, so I don't know what the weird sentence, it has already begun, do you want me to explain? Like, what does, while you're on the carpet, the effects stopped, shall cease. Again, it's like weird translation thing. Under these conditions, you must bring all three to the red carpet. Like, they could have just left that sentence out and would have made sense. So you have to bring all three of them over. So I think you start with the... You failed, but do not be discouraged. Try again. Okay, I guess you do not start. So the caterpillar eats the flower. You failed. Okay, such a weird riddle. So the caterpillar eats the flower, and the chicken eats the caterpillar. Something like this. I don't know why this works. I don't know why the caterpillar is alone in the way that it can move. Or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. You've done it. I shall keep my word, so come to the next room. Bird, finally I'm freed from this experiment. Now I can relax. This is Pieces, which is the caterpillar. You're pretty smart. I didn't think you could do it because it was so hard. I have much respect for you. Are all humans smart like you? And then Flower. I am Flower. I really hate this experiment. I refuse to take part in any more of these experiments. Alright, and that's it. So, this was an experiment, so to say. So again, it kind of teaches you about, this is practically the circle of life, right? Like one eats another kind of thing, right? And it's just like, the bird eats the little bug, but the little bug eats the plant, right? And it's just like the circle of life. So it teaches you like another lesson. Like there's all these little lessons that keep getting taught, right? Throughout this game. So we talked to the witch. You did it. Not bad for such a little kid. I shall return you to your normal self. Ziggy zaggy oi oi oi. Ziggy zaggy oi 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 is like it's a very European thing. I kept my word. You are now back to your human self. Your effort has... Huh? Did you hear something from the next room? Hey, wait. My work is done and I may not be able to... I may not be able to help you, but I like your style. So see, can I be your friend? Pieces the caterpillar joins the group. We get another friend, guys. He even captured this caterpillar's heart. How strange indeed. Never forget to use your wit and perseverance. Alright, so we're a human now. We're back to being a human. You can kind of like... I think you either have to step on that flower or push again. Oh no, I think it just opens after a while. Okay. Let's talk to Clint. I want to see what Clint says. You're, slimy? No, you're human. Oh my, you're the witch. My master, why did you have to do this? I hate anyone who swings a sword in the swords. Now get lost. Alright, so he doesn't like people. So they kind of, there's a couple of oh, that's weird. I've never, whoa, it changed color. Do you see that? Is there something in this? Whoa, that's crazy. I've never tried that before. That's weird. Hold on. Hold on. One more. Doesn't do anything. Huh. So, oh, it changed the color of these. Do they always change color? Because these are red now. They were yellow earlier. Are those colors randomized? I guess you have to have it open for it to change color. I don't know. And we can go kind of where here's Amon. And guess what? They run away from me because they see me swinging a sword and they run away. And they're monsters, right? So they're just like, oh my god, there's a human with a sword coming around. So we gotta run away. So it's interesting because the witch and Kiln, or Clin, why does it say Kiln? Clin, both talk like they're not human. So I guess the witch isn't human and whoa. I have never done that, guys. What the heck is this? Can I do that in all of these? Is there anything in these? Wow, that's crazy. Okay, I've never done that before. Alright, so that's weird. But yeah, so it kind of like it's again weird, but it tells you pretty much there's a story told here about the relationship of people versus, you know, plants, animals, and monsters as well, right? And it's really strange, you know. So, and yeah, and the little eyeballs that we saw. I want to see if I can do anything now that I'm here. Oh, it's all like food weird, like foods or something. It's all supposed to be like food, right? Because these are like, I mean, maybe that's like milk or something, or like cream, and I break the top and we fall into the cream or something. I'm not sure. It's like, it looks like a wafer. I'm not sure, but makes me really hungry for some cake and cookies. What's in your cabinet? Nothing. I hate anyone that swings a sword. But yeah, so they're kind of not considered humans. But again, we're kind of now that, you know, we experience being a monster ourselves, right? And these kids here, they don't know, right? I was able to tell her my feelings. For this, I must thank you. I have no regrets now. After all, slimes are slimes and humans are humans. So I was able to talk to one of them, which was the one that we transformed into. But yeah, so he got transformed back and he came back. So, but yeah, so it's kind of sad, right? It's like, I don't know. There's like something sad about that, where it's like you know, some of these monsters are innocent, right? You can't judge a whole group of people based on like one person, right? Like one person that's in that group or whatever. So, but yeah. So anyways, that happens. We have a caterpillar. Sorry, I don't have any powers. I'm proud but useless. Alright, so he doesn't have any powers. He doesn't do anything, guys. There's nothing he does. You can bring him out. He can shield you, which they all can do that. Except for Mac, right? Mac just kind of sits or whatever. But he doesn't do anything. So he's just kind of like a caterpillar friend that we have, which is cool nonetheless, but yeah. So yeah, so whatever you guys want to take away from these lessons, from these things that we keep seeing happening or whatever, you know, I'll just point them out and we'll see. All right, so we can kind of continue our journey because we're still, if you guys remember, we're still trying to get to the Tower of Babel, where apparently people cannot communicate with each other, and so we think that's where the fortune teller is. Now I will tell you that tower is right there, guys. It's that tower on the bottom there. But we're at the Camellia Desert, and I'm guessing camellia is another flower. It's probably a desert flower, but we're in the desert. I hate this area. This is probably my least favorite area. I'm not a fan of this. It's very confusing. There's a lot of weird parts. Like, look at this, right? First of all, there's a hole. What is this? You hit this, and all the things that are connected to it will explode. But it's, I don't know. Look at how much health they have, too. The things here, and there's so much that wants to just attack you. Things come out of the ground. It's not a good time, guys. It's just not. I couldn't tell you what I see. They hide like things underneath. Oh, what is this? We can go over here. I don't want to go there yet. I don't think I want to go there. Oh my god. See, it's very confusing. There's a lot to do here. We can jump over here. Ooh, money. Look at that. We would have missed the money. Whoa, whoa. Oh god, these enemies. See, enemies are getting stronger too. So we get that. Alright, we can open that up by throwing our sword. Oh, what's going on here? More money. Awesome. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's over here? It's the other side of the lake, guys. This is pretty much the other side of the lake. If we could swim, we could get right back home. And we wouldn't have to walk all the way around to the mountain, right? So that's there. So that's there. I don't think there's anything down here. Mind, look, guys, what's on the very bottom. I just want to point that out. There's like a wall. Do you see that? There's a wall down there. It's very curious, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. We can kind of walk around this part. If we go up here, I think this will bring us right back to this is the beginning area, so it's just kind of like an open field here with the thing. Alright, so we want to do this. And then we can walk down here and go over on this side. And we have this with a bunch of holes. This is not very, I don't think it's very tough or anything. But then this becomes a thing. So, what do I have to do here? First of all, get rid of these blocks. Move this out of the way. Dude. This guy. Get out of here, you weird sand. Oh no! Messed me up. I wonder if I can cheat this. Let's see, guys. Can I... Oh, it doesn't even at all let me go through there. Okay, well... that's not what there we go. Alright, well, we gotta... Oh, God, because I accidentally hit the red block. I wasn't supposed to do that. So we have to redo that. That's okay. We can just come back to it. To get rid of these, I'm gonna try to get rid of this sandworm looking thing. Alright, move that out of the way. Move that up, and then we can just move it across, and then we hit it. Bam, that's the detonator. Opens that up for us. We can kind of, this is the north side of that. Is there anything over here? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Is there anything in here? Nope. Oh god. So treacherous, guys. Run! Oh god, what? How did it hit me? Oh god, oh god. Do you see that? I'm gonna spit back out. This is very hard to control. Whoa. Whoa. Let me go, please. What the heck? Let me out. Okay. I have no idea where this is. I don't know what I don't know if what I'm doing is right. I have no clue. This is so weird. I'm pressing to right. I'm pressing. Oh god. Okay. Okay. There we go. Whoa. Oh god. Okay, I killed that guy. I don't care about the money. Oh god, and I still got hit. Jesus. Who opens that up? Okay. Oh Jesus. Alright. There better be a max apple, like a golden apple at the end of this. So what you have to do here is you have to throw to get really close. Throw that, and then you can jump and land in that spot. Isn't that fucking crazy? That's fucking crazy. Oh, there is an apple. Oh, thank God. Hey, look at that. We got full max health, so that's definitely, that was worth it. What is down here? Just a hole. Why? Why even add that? All right, and then this, I think, is gonna bring us to, remember this? This is where the holes were. So it kind of loops around. Awesome, cool. We got an extra apple. I did not remember that apple. I will tell you guys right now. I don't. Is there something to the right? I think you have to like get in here. No, maybe not. Those are connected. Do you see those wires that are connecting the blocks? I didn't really talk about them, but that's kind of like when you detonate them. Those little wires. God, guys, I'm stuck. Like, do you see those red wires right there? Oh, apple holes. Okay. Attack that. All right, perfect. And it opens up all of this. ATLUS. Atlas? What is Atlas? Guys, I have no idea. What is Atlas? Why did they spell Atlas here? Oh, Atlas was the publisher. So it's a little, I was like, why do they have Atlas? Is that a name of a city? No, Atlas is the publisher. So they have the name of the publisher on here. So that's cute, right? Which, in the first episode, I was like, I'm not sure if Atlas is no, they're a publisher, because it even says, like, published by Atlas. Which, like I said, they still publish games now. Like, they do a lot of JRPGs and stuff, so, of course, like, the logo looks way different. I'm sure, like, none of the same people work there anymore that work there in the 90s, you know? I mean, it's been, like, 30 years almost. 28 years since then. But yeah, it's cool, right? So they kind of like do a little shout out to their publisher. Then we got to do this hop from hole to hole, and you can kind of cheat because they kind of want you to go all the way around. And oh wait, is there something on the other side? I think they trick you where they're like they kind of confuse you, like, oh, you can go to the left, but there's nothing there. Well, I don't know. Oh, there's money. We're still doing okay because I still have one more bar of health. We're about to have our start our third bar of apples, guys. Isn't that awesome? So awesome. So much life. It's really nice. As you guys can see, we need it because there's like not one apple in this entire area. All right. Oh God, I forgot about this. I remember this, but oh yeah. Okay, so I like to like just kind of move shit out of the way, make it easy, and it's like while they're up there. They can't be in my way, kind of thing. Okay. Move this in. Move that there. Move that there. That over. That down. Move that over here. And move that. Try to make as much space as I can. I think that's it, right? And I just gotta. I mean, I made way more space than I needed, but I just don't want to mess up. All right, there we go. Boom, and you open that up. Oh, look at that! Now we have quicksand with spikes, and these are. Do you see these little swirls on the ground? Yeah. Guess what they are? Exactly that. Oh God, let me up there. Something down here. Oh my God, watch that. Do you see that? Oh. Me through, please. Ooh, can I? Nope. Okay. Ooh, look at that, guys. There's a house. Okay, what does it mean? Ow. Okay. Hello? Poop. Oh, please stop. What am I supposed to... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I understand now. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so dumb. Alright, we go back around here. But I can't do that. Wait a minute. Do I have to... Litchi. Okay, that didn't work. Ah, no. Gotta do it. There we go. Aha, look at that. See? So that was like the advanced version of that. I kind of saw that from the other side. I was like, there's a tunnel with rocks. I'm like, do I have to throw my sword? And I was like, oh, I probably have to go from the other side and throw the sword. So then you come down here and then you can pass. Right? Crazy. So that was like very advanced. You have to like hit that right. Okay. And then we have this. We can open that up. And I'm gonna, oh, maybe not. No, let's not do that. I thought it would like lead out of the area, but it does not. What's over here? I don't know. More holes in the ground. Things to explode. I like things to explode. Oh no. And do you guys see that? This is the other side of that wall that we saw. Weird. Why is there a wall in the middle of the desert? Oh no, don't trap me. Alright, before we do, oh, look at that. What do we have here? It's an entrance. And we're inside of a little town, guys. This town will become important later, but it's a little ghost town, like little ruins out in the desert. Okay, so keep I know there's always like all the stuff that I tell you guys to remember, but keep that in mind. All right, we're gonna go down here. What's down here? Look at this. That was the building that we saw from up there. It's another little animal village. Do we have apples or something around here? Is this gonna heal me? No. I was like, is this like a cleansing? But it's a little oasis with animals. We have this tapir. I'm a tapir. The Camellia Desert is filled with sad dreams. That's kind of sad, right? But I guess he's like talking about like the abandoned village and stuff, right? So let's go see what's in the house. Ooh, it's Ramsey. You can hire partners here. I will introduce you to them. So this is a bat. This is Batty. I will protect you from enemies for a period of time. It's a dangerous job, but for you, I'll work for 100 months. How about it? Sure. Nice doing business with you. You're a lot smarter than you look. That's kind of rude. Look at him, he's so happy. I'll guard you with my life for a set period of time. Awesome, right? So we're kind of completing this. So I don't know why they have them located in the locations they have them, because the cat that's temporary is up here, and then the bat is here and Edgar is there. Like, it's kind of weird. Does saving work? I don't know. I don't know if saving works. But yeah, so you know, I'm gonna keep those with him. Kind of increasing our amount of friends that we have. Then we have this guy, Dippy. I've never left the desert before. Is the outside world full of life? It's okay living here, but I don't have much courage. What should I do? I don't know. What should he do, Dippy? But he's not an animal. He's like Nessie, right? That's what he is. He's not like a seal or anything. You'll see he has like a long neck or whatever. All right, there's a fox here, Vixen. That dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. Dippy asked him to. I asked him to help me cross the sea, but he was afraid. He may be big, but he has very low courage. And this is Aroma, the skunk. Humans tried to build the Tower of Babel so they could reach the land of peace. It's a fabled land where all of Earth's creatures are equal and live in peace and harmony, but construction was halted. I wonder what happened. So again, it kind of goes with peace and harmony. Remember way back in episode 1, I think it was episode 1, yeah, I think so, where we talked to the priest and he said that he, you know, because of everything that's been going on, he's like, people have lost faith, and he wants people to, like, he just wants harmony. It's not about, like, God, it's not about religion, but he's like, I just want harmony and peace in the world, you know, and that's kind of, like, his thing, right? He's just like, I just want people to be peaceful. And then, you know, I talked about how it's a theme of the relationships of humans with animals and plants and stuff like that. So it really tells you about, like, how we should be nicer to each other and how we should be treating each other with respect and stuff, right? And you know, now we're talking about Tower of Babel. There's the peaceful land where everyone is equal. That's what they try to reach. So that's interesting. And we're going to the Tower of Babel, right? So it's like, okay, that's interesting. All right, so let's try, Dippy. So I've never left the desert before. Is the outside world full of life? It's okay to live in here, but I don't have much courage. What should I do? And I think you have to. I guess there's nothing we can do. Okay. I thought you had to. I thought his dialogue changed at some point, but it does. I guess it does not. Is this where we came from? I think this. Yeah, this is where we came from. So we go down here. So we know that. Oh. Huh? Other side, I guess. And then this leads me to, yeah, the other stuff up there. Okay. And we exit. Look at this, guys. We made it through. So down to the bottom here, there is the castle. Phrygia. I think the penguin said something about Phrygia or something is what it's called. So there's the, like, Phrygia castle or whatever. But again, it's across the ocean. So, but that's not where we want to go. We want to go to the Tower of Babel. And that is right here. We have made our way there, and we're here. Listen to his music. Just listen to his music. This is one of my favorites in this whole game. It's so good. Well, as the music is going, because it takes a while to like kind of get there. But yeah, so we know that these people, like this person over here, we can't talk to them right now, but that they can't understand each other. That's why the production has halted. So the skunk was talking about, Aroma was talking about, production has halted. I wonder why. And we know that they had lost the ability to communicate with each other. So that is why construction of the Tower of Babel has stopped. So let's go up to the tower, right? So let's look. We can't communicate, and they apparently can't communicate with each other. But we can read the sign. It says express elevator, non-stop to the top. Guess what we're doing? We're going up at the elevator, guys. Boom, we're at the top. All right, elevator to the top right here. And there's this weird string, right? It's a weird string. This is gonna be bad because we have a boss fight coming, and I don't know if I can. I think I'll leave that for next episode. I didn't even realize we were like about at an hour. So like I just kind of I didn't really spoil it, but I might go back down and kind of heal up somewhere. And then start the episode, the next next episode, start it with full life, because we do have a boss fight coming. But yeah, so we have this little like weird thing. So this is where they stop construction. This is the top floor of the tower. There's this weird like whatever that is supposed to be, like a little mount there, and then there's a little thing where you can climb up. So but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'm having a blast playing through this game again. It's been a long time for me. So again, I'm Orali. I do stream over on Twitch every Sunday and Monday. I start at about 9 to 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I go up until like 2-3 in the morning. Play all kinds of stuff. I do challenge runs for Guild Wars. I want to do some comparison streams for Guild Wars. I'm going to be doing playthroughs of other games. I'm not quite sure yet. But lots of different things. So if you guys want to check me out over there and like kind of hang out and have a good time with me, and yeah, and if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate that as well. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're enjoying the series, and maybe some other series that, you know, there's so many like tropes from back in the day. Like I talked about the fortune teller and stuff. There's like so many different things where like the different games connect and stuff. Like let me know your experiences with games from back then and stuff like that. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye guys.